So, like I said in the update video, I totally suck at making intros. I actually tried to make an intro just now and then clicked the record button like right after. So, there ain't gonna be no intro for this video. Y'all already know. My intros are absolutely terrible, as you can see here. But, told you I'd be back with about 4 or 5 videos today. Well, it's more likely gonna be like 2 or 3 besides the update video, but y'all get the point. So, the first video that I'm going to do for you guys, I'm actually going to save the reaction video for last because more than likely I'm going to be acting a damn fool because it's the shiny video. So yeah, definitely don't want to be hype as hell and then try to make 2 videos after that. That probably isn't the wisest idea on the planet. First video I'm going to do for you guys, and I actually just decided this on a whim, is going to be about respect in the K-pop community. And when I talk about respect within the K-pop community, what I am talking about specifically is respecting artists who have come before whoever your bias group is. Lately, as I've, been lurking on Twitter and whatnot, because y'all know I don't really fuck with the fandom that much anymore because of the bullshit of the past and whatnot. I have been seeing quite a few fan wars and quite a few, let's say, cocky fans from certain fandoms. I would name off specific fandoms, but it's actually been multiple fandoms. It hasn't just been one specific fandom from what I'm seeing. But it's been fans of these newer K-pop groups who have been making the attempts to throw shade at older artists because they feel like they're not relevant anymore. And granted, let me just say, this is pretty much a new era of K-pop. That 2009, pretty much all the groups who debuted in like 2008, 2007, 2009, their era is pretty much, I'm not gonna say over, but the peak of their era is kind of done, and then all the newbies are coming out at this point. I mean, there are like fucking 16-year-old boys in K-pop groups anymore. That's why I can't really gel with the new male groups anymore, besides the fact that all their debut songs sound exactly the same, and the fact that, to me, male groups, they don't distinguish themselves from each other like female groups do. That's a big problem with me with K-pop. With male groups, it's the same damn concept, the same damn song. It's just the same crap over and over again. So I just can't gel with it. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. With these eras and these fans, though, let me just say this. Even though I'm going to sound like the grandpa of the K-pop community right now, you really have to respect those that came before you. Period, point blank. And I'm just going to use this particular group as an example just for the simple fact that they're the first ones that have come to mind in regards to this specific thing. The armies, I don't know too much about y'all, but I have seen certain stuff that have been said about certain people in the community. I can't really tell if it's something that, I can't really tell if y'all are trying to egg people on and like treating it as a joke, or if y'all are dead serious. But some people within y'all community are cocky as shit. I'ma just put it out there. Y'all, it's bad. Like, granted, is BTS probably the top male group right now? More than likely, yeah, they probably are. But to say that they quote unquote originated K-hip hop, or they started a certain trend, or they, are the originators of this and that, it's almost like people were with 2NE1. It's like, yes, they're original, but they didn't start shit. We've seen the shit from other places. They've just done it well. That's pretty much what it is at this point. Like, let's just keep it OG. And like I said, it's just a matter of having respect for those of you that came before your specific bias group. Because at the end of the day, there is no reason why BTS fans need to be throwing any sort of shade at, just giving out examples, Big Bang, SHINee, Super Junior, 2PM. Y'all don't need to be throwing shade at anybody, because of the fact of the matter is, if it wasn't for these specific groups, BTS wouldn't be shit, to be totally honest with you. It's the success of these male groups that gave them the platform to be doing what they're doing right now. And the fact that, Rap Monster and I think I think one of their names is Sugar. I don't know. Regardless of the fact that they were underground rappers before they started, they're in a group now. So the fact that they're in a group now, as fans of them, you still need to have a level of respect for those that came before them. Because, like I said, if it wasn't for those groups that you're trying to throw shade at and that you're trying to put BTS on such a higher platform on because of temporary popularity, then BTS wouldn't even have the popularity that they have right now. The simple fact in the matter is the fact that so many K-pop groups are getting the popularity that they're getting right now is a blessing in itself, because I thought that it was going to go back to the era where solo singers were more popular, because everybody was just coming out with group after group after group after group, and I thought it was just going to get repetitive and the K-pop fans were just going to get sick and tired of it, but that's not what ended up happening for this particular era. But like I said, y'all, it just really comes down to respect and not being like just petty as shit. I understand y'all love y'all biases. Y'all go hard for y'all biases, even though they don't be seeing y'all do a damn thing in regards to what you're doing. But the fact of the matter is, have some respect. Period, point blank. Even if you don't like the group, like, I'm gonna just keep it OG right now. I'm not the biggest fan of Super Junior, to be totally honest. But that mostly has to do with the people in the group. If Super Junior's music was given to another group, I would probably like that other group a lot more. My distaste for Super Junior really has to do with the shit that they've done off camera and stuff that doesn't have to do with music. But even with me not being a big fan of Super Junior, I'm not gonna sit up here in front and say that they're not legends. Like, I'm not gonna do that because I know I would be lying. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, that they haven't paved the way for other groups, because they have. Whether hell, let's just put it out there. Let's just keep it 100% right now. If it wasn't for Super Junior, there would be no EXO. Period. And this isn't even one thing that I was thinking about before I started the video. This isn't even the matter of people doing this because it's like a Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj type of situation. Older groups aren't throwing any sort of shade towards these newer groups. So I'm not really understanding, well, besides the fact that people are fucking childish in this fandom, I'm not really understanding where the shade throwing and where this sense of superiority is coming from in regards to these fans. Especially when it comes to fans among other fans. Certain K-pop fans acting like they are better than other K-pop fans is the dumbest shit on the fucking planet to me. For the simple fact, we are all on the same level. Let's just keep it. I don't care if it's Courtney and Anna and some girl named Hannah from Montana. Y'all are on the same level. We like the same shit. Anybody who doesn't listen to K-pop is gonna look at all of us like we crazy as hell. That's just the way it is. So ain't nobody better than anybody. Let's just keep that OG. For real. But it's just a frustrating concept, because it's just like, well, not a frustrating concept. It's a simple concept. Have respect for those that came before you. Even if you don't like the person, just have respect. Period, point blank. Because you're sitting up here trying to throw shade when in actuality, if the older K-pop fans really wanted to, they could blow you out of the water. Older K-pop fans are not the ones. Let me just say that. We've been doing this for years, people. Trust and believe. But period, point blank, just have respect. And give props where props are due, even if you don't like the person. Like, just keep it real. Really. And let's just be thankful that we even have the amount of content that we do nowadays, because really, K-pop could have just fallen off ages ago, but it's still going pretty strong. And even the popularity of K-pop just keeps heightening and heightening and heightening, which I actually think is one reason why we're starting to get some of the more petty actions that we're starting to get, because they've been here. But I think it's one reason why it's become way more common than it was back in even 2010. It's because it just keeps getting more popular, and then people from other fandoms who are doing the petty shit are coming into this fandom. So then, we have young kids being influenced and thinking that, saying I'ma bust this pussy wide open for Rap Monster is just the funniest thing on the fucking planet. And then it just goes from person to person, and it's just a hot ass mess at this point. So, younger K-pop fans out there, even if you are an older K-pop fan doing this shit, let me just say you are sad as hell. Let me just put that out there right now. But younger K-pop fans, I'm talking you 13, 14, 15, 16 year olds. If me as the grandpa of the K-pop community, that should be my new nickname, grandpa. If me as grandpa, if I'm telling you, have respect for BoA, because without BoA there would be no CL. Just trust me. And just give props where props are due. Give props to the queen. Even if you don't think she's the queen, even if you think CL is the queen, don't throw shade at BoA. Because BoA gave her the platform to be doing what she's doing right now. Now, that's not shade and saying that CL wouldn't be shit without her, but let's not call a spade a diamond. I'm gonna just end it with that. Let's not call a spade a diamond and just have respect. Have a great day. Bye-bye.